Hello everybody, and I'm going to start this live chat with a big fake news fan flap. In the previous video where I went live, somebody mentioned about Princess Eugenie's wedding and the fact that it could be televised, and I went through all the reasons why I thought it wasn't going to be televised. I didn't realise that since I've been on air, there was an article written in the Daily Mail this time. Let me just see if I can get all the comments back up. So I want to make sure I've got comments. Oh no, hang on. How do I get... I got the comments up last time. Maybe there's only one comment, that's why. Yeah, so I've just read an article saying... But well, let me run through what the article was saying. And then I'll tell you why I think it's fake news. So yes, people have been wishful thinking for a very, very long time that Princess Eugenie's wedding should be televised, or rather that they want it to be televised. And there has never at any point been any talk officially in royal circles about this wedding being televised. Not once. In fact, in all the communications that we've had, not once has it said that the wedding is going to be televised. In fact, what it did say, and I said this last time, I'll say it again, was that the lucky 1,200 that get to sort of view the wedding from inside the castle grounds, waiting outside, they are going to have the wedding played audio, not visual, just the audio. Now that told me from months ago that there was not going to be any plans for it to be televised, because why would you just play the audio to the people that are there and then show the rest of the world it being broadcast live on television? You wouldn't. You would say it will be shown on TV screens, which would mean that it would be being recorded to have been shown to the 1,200 people. As it was just audio, that led me to believe that there was going to be no visuals recorded. People have been speculating and people have been wishful thinking, and it's finally come to the fact where newspapers or, things like that are actually now making things up by saying, trying, I think, to get it televised. I think they actually want it to be televised because they know that if something is televised, it's more business, it's more articles, it's more video clips to put out there. So of course they want it televised. All the news outlets do not want this to not be televised. They want it to be televised because they can make money from it. So they're trying really, really hard to get this televised. So what they're saying in this article is that Prince Andrew is trying to broker a deal. Trying to broker a deal? Prince Andrew does not broker a deal for his daughters. They are a member of the royal family. They're not working royals, admittedly. They are, in a way, kind of like semi-private people. But they are not going to be brokering a deal for money to have the wedding televised. It will all go through the palace if indeed it is going to be broadcast, which I still don't think it will be. In the last round of communications we had about Princess Eugenie's wedding details, we know that they are comparing it with more or less, not in line with Harry and Meghan's, but with the Countess, the Earl and Countess of Wessex, Edward and Sophie. Now their wedding was televised in the same venue, but it was always said, it was always put out that it was going to be televised. There has been no talk whatsoever of Eugenie's wedding being televised. So that, I don't think, is a comparable. I really don't think so. Also, what they're saying is that the BBC has refused to broadcast it, which I don't think is true, because the BBC would show any royal event if they were given the opportunity. So I think that is completely fake. The BBC would not refuse to show a royal event of any kind, least of all because they thought that it wouldn't get the viewing figures. So I think that's totally not true. They're also saying that Sky is only going to show snippets of it throughout the day. Well, that was always going to be the case because it wasn't going to be shown on TV anyway. All they would show is the arrivals and the exits, just like they did for Zara and Mike Tyndall's wedding. So in that respect, I think the wedding is going to be comparable to Zara and Mike's on the fact that it won't be televised. On the respect that it won't be televised. Where was I? Yeah, so then they're on about Prince Andrew trying to broker a deal. I think that's totally not true. I think it's really, really fake. It's wishful thinking because they want it to be televised. I think we all really would like it to be televised, but I just don't think it's going to be. So I'm calling it as fake news because there has been nothing official released. And to be perfectly honest, it's quite late in the day to be organised something televised. You know, it's October, it's coming up to October, and yeah, it's really, really late to be organising a televisual event. This, if it was going to be televised, this would have been planned well in advance. It would have been sorted, because obviously it takes time to plan and set up and get all the cameras set up. Of course, they've just had a royal wedding in there recently with Harry and Meghan, so you know, they know how to do it, they know the protocol, but it would still have been planned. Schedules need to be put into place in advance. This is not a last minute thing. Oh my goodness. Let's see what people are saying. People are saying, I love your jacket, thank you. I've been filming something, so that's why I'm wearing this. I just had to sort of come on. People saying about all the fake news. Yes, I completely agree. Aloha to you in Hawaii. I love your comments, like very much your politeness. Thank you so much. So yeah, I just had to kind of come on here and kind of just say, hold your horses, because, as we say in the UK, because there's been nothing official. They were also saying that ITV might get the rights to show it, or ITV might take it on. I don't even think it's being offered. So how they can take it on is just beyond me. So yeah, I think the entire story is just fake, and I know that all the channels out there are going to run with the story, because all they do is copy the stories. All these other royal channels that are out there on YouTube, they just see a story, whether it's true or not, they run with it. So I can guarantee that if I didn't make this video now, that there will be a whole slew, in fact there still will be a whole slew of videos saying that the wedding is going to be televised, that ITV is going to take it on, that the BBC refused it, that Prince Andrew is trying to desperately broker a deal to push his daughter forward to compete with Harry and Meghan. I can just see what all these fake channels are going to be saying. None of it is true, so beware. If you see anything like that, just don't even watch it, because there is nothing official. If there is anything official released about the wedding being televised, I will tell you. I will do a live chat, I will make a video, I will immediately, as soon as I am able to, I will tell you if it is going to be televised. But as of yet, it is not going to be televised. Oh, Jamie's here, who says Edward and Sophie's wedding was the exact same as Meghan and Harry's. Very similar, but I don't think they had the same... Did they have the same carriage procession? Because in the communication with... in the last communication, they did say that they were going to have a carriage procession the same as Edward and Sophie's, not Harry and Meghan's. And Harry and Meghan's included the long walk. So, I mean, let me think back, because I remember watching Edward and Sophie's wedding on the TV when it was then, and I can't remember the carriage ride. That's one detail that's just totally slipped me. I was, fairly young back then, and many years have elapsed since then, so my memory might not serve me perfectly correctly, but according to the communications that were released a few days ago, I don't think they are doing the long walk, which Harry and Meghan did, and they were comparing to Edward and Sophie, so I don't think Edward and Sophie did the long walk, if you catch my drift. So there we go. Just beware of the slew of fake news, because I don't want you all to get sucked in to a load of nonsense, and also, more importantly, I don't want you to get your hopes up. I don't want you to get your hopes dashed. We all want to see the wedding. I want to see the wedding. I really, really, really want to see the wedding. I would love it to be televised, but all the evidence is pointing to it not being televised. All this speculation is just media fueled, because the media want it to be shown, because they can make money off it. They can show the clips, they can show the photos, they can have a field day. So it's all wishful thinking. Do not get suckered in. Okay, rant over. I can get back to making my weekly vlog, which I want to put out tonight. So if I can get my weekly vlog done, it will be out tonight. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Oh, hang on, let me just go back to the questions just for a second. Wendy says, hello, happy Sunday, hello. I just thought I'd better just say a few comments. My channel is delightful, thank you. I really do appreciate all the really kind comments. I'm not used to filming these live pop-ups just like this, just off the YouTube function. Anyway, I am going to go now. I did do all my goodbyes. So, oh, hang on. Yes, Eugenie is doing a short carriage ride, but it won't be the same as Harry and Meghan's. It'll be a much shorter route, as was Edward and Sophie's, so we're led to believe. Okay, I'm off. From me in Shropshire. Goodbye.